you tonight. We're coming to you live from Oakland. Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. And both of these sides, Steve, with some fantastic forwards on the roster. I imagine we'll be seeing them go right at each other in this one.
You know, the forward position is interesting because you got to do a little banging. You got to defend. You got to score. I know all positions you do that.
Play out a little bit on the perimeter.
Yeah, you got to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those positions you do a lot, but it ultimately comes down to who can control the paint with their physicality.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's James in at the 3 slot. And the Warriors with possession here. Irving against Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He is becoming dangerous from anywhere on the court.
Cleveland with the ball. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Kevin Love. James against Durant. LeBron, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Green, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. And there's the pass to Irving. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. James dishes to Thompson. Basket counts.
Now hitting 80% coming out of the gate. Love the start for this offense.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Floats one, and the basket by Curry.
You got to play better defense on Stephen Curry. Too skilled.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The screen from Thompson. Irving passes to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Irving can't hit. Warriors trail by 4. And Curry has it in the corner. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 7.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Smith kicks to Irving. Love dishes to LeBron. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Outside Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Three-pointer. And Stephen Curry another three. He's got 10.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Irving passes to James. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Pass to James. Goes up on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving with the ball. No good. Shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
You talk about this backcourt of the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I mean, they could go down as the greatest shooting backcourt in history.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LeBron dishes to Irving. Back to James. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. You talk about the other great backcourts in league history. I think of Clyde Frazier and Earl the Pearl, certainly, Earl Monroe. But they weren't together, Steve, that long.
Those two were fabulous. Some more that come to mind to me is Joe Newmars and Isaiah Thomas, Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, and obviously the Splash Brothers.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron passes to Irving. Love outside. He feeds it to Smith. In the corner, it's James. Cleveland gets it back. Kicks it to Smith. And there's the feed to Love. Outside Irving. Pass to James. Over Durant. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Green, the screen. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
These shots are the ones that separate Thompson from the rest of the pack. An elite shooter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Steve, so many players will talk about how rougher the league was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. You played a part of that. Do you think the NBA has gotten softer overall as a league, and is it a good thing that it has?
Well, I think, yeah, it's changed. I wouldn't call it softer because the rules have changed. I mean, you could hard foul and just get up. No flagrant, no technical. So I think now if you look at it, yes, it's not enforced the same way, but they had to clean up the physicality. But I'm still a fan on maybe keeping hand checking. You could bring that back.
I think the league can be as physical as it ever was when it wants to, but I just think the rules have given it some definition. And I think players are every bit as rugged as they once were.
Yeah, it's just totally different. I mean, you got to play within the rules.
Right.
You can't hard foul a guy and put your team in jeopardy and get thrown out of a game.
The game is, I think, maybe more pleasing to watch, right? To the average fan, there's a lot more ball movement, a lot more shooting.
People like offense.
Yes, they do.
They don't want to see 65, but that's the way I played. I like a little defense in there. Defense used to win championships.
Well, it still
now
does,
it's a balance.
though. I mean,
now it's a little bit of a balance.
Yeah, but don't you think defense at the end of the day is just got to be?
It's still a premium.
It's got to be there.
Yes.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Smith outside. And here's James outside. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. David West, he's checked in for Durant. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big three and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Irving dishes to Jefferson. And the rejection by Iguodala. Another shot. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by James. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
To the paint. And Thompson gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Irving against Curry. Outside Irving from outside the arc. That doesn't go in either for Irving. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even. Curry's got 15 points.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Shumpert passes to James. Here's the break. Thompson for the triple. That one no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Irving. David West grabs the miss.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. James kicks to Shumpert. Passes it to Fry. Outside Jefferson. LeBron against Green to stop the run. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Iguodala wide open. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Irving dishes to Jefferson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jefferson's got his second basket of the game.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Here's Iguodala looking for his first basket still in this one. Thompson outside. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona. Smitty, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3-ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Frye could get there more often.
Some changes for Golden State. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Frye.
The Cavaliers really wanted Channing Frye. Made the deal at the trade deadline. They took a huge luxury tax hit to add him to the team.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Screen by Jefferson. Shumpert passes to LeBron. From 17 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. James has got 6. And Fry at 6'11", an excellent three-point shooter. He gives the Cavaliers, Steve, a different look in the front court.
In the playoffs, it's all about matchups. He has some big games, helping them sweep the Atlanta Hawks in the semis. When you have shooters at every position, it's tremendously difficult to defend.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The first one falls.
The Warriors has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr, give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on his team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
Williams can't hit.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers trailing. Jefferson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Outside Jefferson. Williams a screen. Dishes to LeBron. He kicks to Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Feeds to Livingston. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A 3. No good from Clark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
Williams kicks to LeBron. 14 feet away. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
Pure hustle and desire for the ball on the glass. As long as they continue to give it their all, they'll be in outstanding shape.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. J.R. Smith out there with Williams, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. Launches a 3. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And for Kevin Durant, guys, when he left Oklahoma City to join the Warriors, he knew he'd face a backlash. I mean, fans in Oklahoma City, some felt betrayed. Critics who said he took the easy way out. But in the end, he went with his gut. He decided to face that criticism and go outside his comfort zone and his safe haven, if you will, in OKC.
And the first one drops. And for Durant, his choice to join the Warriors, Greg, seemed to be about winning, but also about the culture that they have developed out there.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder had often been criticized for the way their offense would at times break down into the quote-unquote hero ball, but the Warriors play an unselfish style. Players who love to pass the ball and who can also get along great off the court. I think that was a huge part of what attracted KD to the Warriors. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Williams a screen. Love dishes to Smith. That falls. Great assist by Love. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. Durant with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Love the pass to Smith. From 12 feet out. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like. But you know what? It works for him.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And you look at the numbers, Steve, J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
And that one hits back iron. Warriors trail by 9. The shot by Iguodala. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The long arm of Thompson snatches the ball, kickstarts the fast break.
Outside Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And Smitty, we have a question sent in by one of our viewers. This is from Quinn up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. He asks, they were wondering what you'd like to do in the offseason to decompress from basketball, to get away from it.
You know, physically, I like to do a little yoga, like to swim, and I think something challenging. I love to play golf because that humbles me. I'm still not good at it, Kevin, but I keep going at it.
And you have fun doing it.
I do. I have a lot of fun. You know why? No scorecard. Not at all.
But once a competitor, always, right? You can't lose that edge.
No, not at all. So that's the one thing I like about it is me versus the ball versus the hole, and they're winning right now.
And here's Irving following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Irving kicks to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got a pair of triples in the second now for Cleveland.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
Pachulia, it's good on the putback.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Irving kicks to Love. The dish to Dunley. Back to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson misses. Warriors trail by 6. Cuts it 5. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Love kicks to Irving. Now Dunleavy. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smith with it, guarded now by Durant. Irving from long range. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game. Iguodala outside. Back to Durant. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Love dishes to Irving. Shoots from the line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Thompson outside for 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Good on the second free throw.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors last season leading the league in points, field goal percentage, assists, three-pointers made. Steve, in three-point percentage, you name it, they led it.
Yes, the three-point shooting in particular, they lapped the competition. Far and away the best offensive team in the league, and they were no slouches defensively.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Pachulia with the screen on Irving. Back to Durant. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. And that one drops for him. And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Thompson with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Thompson against Smith. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Cleveland gets it back. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
How hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, you never get used to seeing a player have to come out with injury.
I hate it. Getting a chance to see him walk off the court, not good.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Shumpert in there for Smith. Warriors trail by 13. There's the pass to Livingston. There's the pick. And Thompson kicks it to West. Got a piece of it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Steph Curry's doing. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
And the first one at the line is good. And defensively, Steve, these days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
And here's Irving following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Screen by Jefferson. Irving double team. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Jefferson. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fry's got 5 points so far. Livingston kicks to Thompson. There's the pick. Durant up top. Shoots off the screen. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
And here's Irving. He's got 16. Knocked loose. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And here we go. Jefferson passing to Irving. Durant against Jefferson. Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. And the shot is good. He has 7.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
Livingston dishes to Green. Left side West. Out to the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's impossible to stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Outside Irving. In the corner, it's James. Back to Jefferson. He dishes it to Shumpert. Back to Jefferson from deep. And that one is off. Durant with some nice D. On the wing, Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting one in the first.
Irving kicks to LeBron. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Williams is checked in. The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Now here's Livingston. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nobody near Williams. And another miss by Cleveland. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Livingston. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Sean Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range.
The Warriors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Sean Livingston with 1.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
They set the pick. LeBron against Green. The 11-footer. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 8.
One of LeBron's many moves, navigating his way through traffic.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. It's always about focus. And so here's Cleveland. The Warriors making the shot. Again, the miss by Williams. Livingston kicks to Durant. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Green.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
Right side Durant fires from deep, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. As a matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Warriors trail by 11. And at times with these Cavaliers, Smitty, there have been some chemistry concerns, but while it hasn't boiled over, you do sense some friction from time to time.
Yeah, I think last season, you looked at the beginning of the season, they had some chemistry problems, but they got it together. Winning usually cures everything.
We've got Durant, Ian Clark out there with Thompson. Then there's Pachulia, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. And here is Irving, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Irving passes to Smith. Here's Thompson. No good. Excellent D there from Pachulia. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Warriors trailing. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Irving dishes to Smith. Green against Love. Out to Smith. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 19 points.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, JR still drills it.
Pachulia kicks to Clark. Outside, Green. Smith against Thompson. Green, the screen. To the middle. And stolen by Love. Irving against Thompson. Love the pass to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
First free throw is good.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
He's off on the second.
Well, Draymond Green is the heartbeat of the Golden State Warriors. Up and down in the playoffs. He's definitely one of those guys. His shooting performance was not great, but he does so many other things for the Golden State Warriors.
Cleveland leading by 5. Smith kicks to Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. Thompson dishes to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Shot clock at 6. But he stays with it. Goes back up. Another miss by Irving.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
No good from Durant. And with Draymond in the playoffs, he did experience all the highs and the lows. The Warriors as a team followed suit in how he played.
Well, Draymond's one of those guys, when you start to look at his numbers, yes, up and down. But when you talk about a guy that competes and does all the little things, he did it. Win or lose, love him or hate him, you have to respect Draymond for leaving it all out on the floor.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Kevin Love. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Durant.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now here's Irving. He's got 16. Again, Irving missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run for the tie, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Nobody near Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now here's Pachulia. Thompson passes to Pachulia. Back to Thompson, and stolen by LeBron. To the middle. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dunleavy's checked in for James. The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
LeBron James, he's the elder statesman on this team right now. He's done a nice job of taking some of the younger guys and showing them the way.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Irving kicks to Dunleavy. Smith on the wing. The screen from Thompson. Leaner from distance, and too long on the shot.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Love with the screen on Iguodala. Irving dishes to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Lets it go from deep. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Here's Clark. Thompson outside. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Irving kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 9 points for Tristan Thompson.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Iguodala outside. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Mo Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Here is Livingston. He's got 5, and a miss there off the inbound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Williams, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
From deep, Green. The Cavaliers pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Here's Love. Green with the block. Thompson against Smith. Kicks to Livingston. Julia the pass to Thompson. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Love outside. He feeds it to Dunley. Over in the corner, Williams. Smith against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And again, J.R. Smith. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Livingston, that's good.
Fantastic effort from Sean Livingston on the defensive end. Hands active, coming away with a steal, and finishing at the rim.
The screen from Thompson. Smith dishes to Love. Back to Smith. That ball's great assist by Love. Love's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Thompson. 19 points in the game. On the wing, Iguodala, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half. Cleveland leading by 6. Smith kicks to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Shoots from 14. Thompson misses. The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Livingston passes to Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Green, the screen. The feed to Livingston. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Outside Williams. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Williams. To the inside. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's Love missing. Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Livingston. He has 7. Thompson dishes to West. 11 feet away. 2 points. That one goes. And one thing with Coach Kerr, he'll always defer credit and glory to his players. He's always done it. He is constantly praising their efforts to the media as the sole reason for their success.
And a prime example of that was last year in the Western Conference Finals. Kerr didn't go to the podium for the trophy presentation, wanted only the players to have that moment. Very much a player's coach.
Here's Shumpert after David West's bucket. Good D by Thompson.
And surprisingly,
passes it to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green kicks to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. From downtown, Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Outside Williams. Dishes to Shumpert. From past the arc. Again, Shumpert missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Thompson again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fires from the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
Livingston kicks to Green. And stolen by Love. Feeds to Williams. Outside jumper. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. That shot wide open. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Livingston with it. He's got 7. Green, the screen. Thompson inside the line. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 23 points for Klay Thompson.
Again, Thompson finds himself with some room off the screen. He doesn't need much space to pull the trigger.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And so it's Cleveland with it. At one point, they led by 16. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson, then it's LeBron James, and it's Fry in at the 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Iguodala, outside Durant, lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Irving. James outside. James a screen on Iguodala. Irving passes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 22 points.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Clark kicks to Iguodala. At the top of the key, Thompson. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving kicks to Jefferson. On the wing, Shumpert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Irving. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. 24 points for him.
Filling it up at will. Kyrie's arsenal on full display.
The dish to Clark. Pachulia with the screen on Irving. Off the screen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Kevin Durant.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Count it, good. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pachulia inside. He's covered by Thompson. Pachulia, good.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
I really thought we would see more defense, but the opposite has been the case.
Now here's Shumpert. There's the screen. He kicks to James. Goes up the baseline. A shot off that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Durant. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
With his size and touch, Durant has all the tools to hurt you around the rim.
In the corner, it's James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
And LeBron James, almost unquestionably the greatest player in the league over the last decade, a bright spotlight. But you know, Steve, he's never shied away from that.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he's been in the center of attention for a long time. I think we saw some of that last season as Steph Curry and the Warriors were the focus of so much attention. But LeBron, both on and off the court, making sure that he didn't get swept aside.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for West, and it's Iguodala in for Ian Clark. Cleveland also making some changes. Bud Levy's checked in for Fry. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And keeping us a
Yes! Yes! Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Thompson against Irving. Step back shot. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 8. Deep. Rebound by Smith. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where it was.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. There's the pass to Thompson. Excellent D there from Pachulia. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the second round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the number one thing he does that separates him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the city of Cleveland still aglow from their first major professional sporting title in over 52 years.
They waited a lifetime, Kevin. In the end, it was a native son, LeBron James, who returned to lead them to glory. You just couldn't script it any better.
Here's Thompson on the wing. Green. Iguodala against Irving. Durant for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Takes the 13-footer, and another miss by Cleveland.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guard you, just try to move the basketball on.
Inside. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Pachulia.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pachulia's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Green, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in.
And the former Spartan Green continued to prove his role over time. A forward-thinking player who keeps adding to his game.
Here's Irving. Love with the screen on Thompson. Launches it. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Outside Durant for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love kicks to Irving. He dishes it to LeBron. From downtown, and another three for Cleveland.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Durant. From deep, Green. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Pass to Irving. Love outside. Smith against Iguodala. Irving for three. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Irving. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got 26 points.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Iguodala. Thompson outside. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron outside. The screen from Thompson. Smith sets the pick for James. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends. Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, Rookie of the Year, multiple All-Star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
And so Irving nails both of them. And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with the superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have 2 leaders on the team.
Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. 32 points for Smith.
Lighting up like it's Christmas. JR can go on these roads. He has that kind of scoring ability.
From deep, Green. Love grabs the board. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks to Smith. Ron right side. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Well, he's doing what keeps them ahead, and he's been doing it all quarter, respecting the hot streak.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Picked by Pachulia. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Irving with it. Love outside. Shoots it. Offensive rebound.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Start it.
You got nothing, Warriors.
Here's Thompson. They need this. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 32 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Cleveland leading by 12. Thompson, a screen on Iguodala. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside, Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Green. For 3, Durant doesn't go that time. Great D that time from James. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Screen by Smith. Irving dishes to James. From 18 feet away, the Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant the pass to Iguodala. Green kicks to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Pachulia with a clean look. Again, Golden State.
And Green is always looking to swing the ball for the best open shot available.
Now Cleveland shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Smith.
Well, they called on him to handle the bulk of the scoring, and he was more than up for it. There were some incredible spurts that he went through when there was nothing they could do to slow him down.
Thompson dishes to Pachulia. He feeds it to Livingston. Back to Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 17 rebounds. The Cavaliers leading by 14. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. Open shot, Thompson, and another basket for Golden State.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
They just waited too long. If they could have just made this run a little bit earlier, they could have been in the game. But now this game is out of reach.
James kicks to Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. That one a little long. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached its apex. Those can be tough ones to gauge.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Green. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Livingston. Williams with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Good night, everyone. See you next time.